Let's talk easy sourdough. I'm talking, I just want to bake a loaf, feed my family. Don't care if it looks professional as long as it tastes delicious sourdough. This may cringe a lot of sourdough bakers, but I'm just not tedious and I'm never gonna be. So I have to simplify it. I love to do it. It's really therapeutic for me and I just have to simplify it for myself to enjoy it. I've had tons of people ask me if I would start from the very beginning and show every step of what I do to bake a loaf of bread. So that's what I'm gonna do. Once your starter's good and established, I know a lot of people don't like to put it in the fridge, but I do and it works perfect for me. And I quite honestly can't bring myself to feed it and take care of it every single night. I bake for fun. It's therapeutic, like I said, and I just enjoy doing it, but I wanna do it when I wanna do it. So my starter lives in the fridge between baking. Once you're ready to bake, I pull it out of the fridge. This is actually my starter. I take about a 1/4 cup, and I don't measure in grams. There's no reason. I love watching people do it. I just like measuring in cups. So I'm gonna take about a 1/4 cup of my starter, and I'm gonna do a double loaf tomorrow. I'm not sure what kind I'm making yet, so I'm gonna feed this for a double loaf. So I'm gonna start with a 1/4 cup. Even if I was doing a single loaf, I would still start with probably a 1/4 of a cup. Just a good dollop in there. What I'm gonna do now is add 1 cup of flour for every loaf I wanna make. So since I'm gonna do a double loaf, I'm gonna add 2 cups of flour. I don't even level off my flour. I just throw it in there. All you're gonna do next is add a cup of warm water. I use water from my sink. We drink our water. I think the water's fine. This flour is either Walmart or Aldi brand, regular all-purpose flour. I do not buy special ingredients to make bread. I've always used all-purpose store brand. Let me grab my water. I always use the same measuring cup for my flour and my water because a liquid measuring cup is gonna measure a tad bit different than a dry measuring cup. So even when I mix my dough, I'm gonna use my same measuring cup for everything. Just give that a good stir. It should be really stiff. This is definitely too stiff. So what I'm gonna do is just add a little bit more water. The water goes a long way. So we're just gonna add a little bit at a time until it gets to the consistency that I like it. Now, could that be because I don't measure out my flour and water perfectly? Probably, but you will learn your dough and you'll learn your starter as you go and you'll know exactly what consistency to watch for. I'm gonna add just a tad bit more. It's still just a little too thick. Loving this texture. It's really thick. Can you see that? You just want to make sure you stir it good enough that you get all the flour and water incorporated. All I'm going to do is lay a lid on top. I just found this Tupperware lid. That's where it's going to stay tonight. And we're going to look for it to double in size. I don't know if I can fit a rubber band on it or not. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this without hurting myself. Oh, it worked. Okay. So I'm going to stick a rubber band on it. And we're just gonna watch it until it's over doubled in size, until it's domed and just barely starts falling. So cover it up, sit it in a warm spot, and I will be back tomorrow to show you what it should look like before we mix our dough.